And we welcome you to Anderson, Missouri, getting set for our final broadcast of the 2025 school year, 2024-2025 school year, as the Joplin Eagles head down to Anderson, Missouri, and take on your McDonald County Mustangs. Zach Bertrand alongside.
Here again.
Eric, a beautiful day for some baseball.
Well, yeah, it's a little hot for me.
A little warm. I was fortunate enough, spent most of the day today in my pool, and then remembered I had to be down here. So,
I told you I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. But no place I'd rather be, even if it was my pool, right here, broadcasting here in Anderson, Missouri for the McDonald County Mustangs. Here, the introduction of the starting lineups. Eric, if you want to go over the Mustangs lineup, I'll let you go over that one.
Yeah, so batting first and playing shortstop is Persham Sosi. Batting second, playing center field is Axton Bateman. And on the mound today, batting third is Hayden Lett. Chayton Banta is cleanup hitter and playing third base. Tim Pagel is out in left field, batting fifth. Noah McDonald is out in right field and batting sixth. Corbin Sanderson is the designated hitter. Batting eighth and playing first base is Creighton Kaziski. Behind the plate here is Brody Wrestlers playing batting ninth, and then not hitting is Jet Eakins and playing second.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
Back here in Anderson, national anthem, introduction of the starting lineup's getting all wrapped up. We'll go over that Joplin Eagles lineup now. I can do that one for us. Lane Royal batting first and playing center field. Peyton Sampson batting second, playing second. Cutler Schwarting batting third and playing third base. Brock Waghorn, the DH, batting fourth. David Bond batting fifth and is playing shortstop. Daniel Rose catching and batting sixth. Cooper Williams batting seventh, playing left field. Leesman batting eighth and is the first baseman. Braxton Goff playing right field, batting ninth, and then what's that first name? Can't really read that. Is that Landry?
I think it's Landry.
Landry Wilson will be the pitcher, but won't be hitting.
Can I see your roster again? I think I figured this out. I'm using this new app, and it's hard to figure out. Well, for me, it's hard to figure out. Lane Royal is center field. Peyton Swinson is
Lane Royal going to be the first batter to greet Hayden Lett today. Lett getting the start in his final regular season home game. Pitch one right down the middle. And that one hits Royal off the shin. Royal down there trying to walk it off. Lett and Wrestler make up the battery today for the Mustangs. Then from right to left, Kasiski, Akins, Sosi, and Banta make up the infield. And then left to right, Pagel, Bateman, and McDonald make up the outfield for the Mustangs. So leadoff batter gets on by way of hit by pitch. That one on the inside half as well. Runner takes off. Throw from Brody way off into center field. Throw down from Brody, nowhere near the bag. So the runner advances to third.
Yeah, that ball kind of just went straight into right field.
1-1 to count to the batter. Line drive down the right field line. Are you still using this?
Yeah. I just won't keep score today. I forgot you can't put the DH in. You have to put the actual player and then set the DH as whoever's.
1-2 count, fouled off as well. This is Peyton Swenson. That ball fouled off as well on the 1-2 count. Ground ball hit the other way. Akins makes the play for out number one, but the run does score.
Okay, let's try this again. Where's Royal playing?
Center field.
Who's second?
Playing second?
No, who's second batter?
Peyton Swenson. That ball fouled off from Schwarting.
Where's Swenson playing?
Second base.
Thank you. This might be easier to do anyway. People just have to listen to us go over this again. Who's batting third?
Cutler Schwarting.
Oh, that's a K. They have their lineup in alphabetical order by first name.
Good pitch there from Lett, misses for ball two.
And where's he playing?
Third base.
Third base.
Ball hit down into right field is fair. Runner stays at one.
That's a great job by Noah to get over there and cut that off. I thought where that was going, it was going to be at least a two. But held him to a single. Who's batting fourth?
Brock Waghorn.
Is he the DH?
DH.
Okay, so he's there for the pitcher. Who's pitching?
Landry Wilson.
And who is this actual batting? Actually,
Waghorn.
What's his
Brock.
first name? Brock. Okay. Then who's next?
0-1 pitch on the way from Lett. Down low for ball one. Next batter is David Bond. With a BH. I guess it doesn't really make a difference, but
Yeah. He's playing where?
shortstop. Lett goes over to first.
Who's next?
Daniel Rose. He's catching.
Thank you. Then who?
2-1 on the way. Swung through by Waghorn for strike two. Cooper Williams, the next batter,
Good pitch there.
playing in left field.
Okay.
And 2-2 on the way from Lett. Fouled off. Stays alive. Don Leesman
Yep.
playing first base.
First base. And to lineup. And rounding out.
Braxton Gough, I think is how you say it. Gough.
Where's he at?
Right field.
Right field.
2-2 on the way again from Lett. And strike three taken on the inside half. Tied inside half, it feels. David. Oh, that's an R. David Bird. Bherd. I thought it was Bond. I thought that was an O. Ball gets away from Brody. Throw down is a good one. And it hits the batter off into left field. So another unfortunate break for the Mustangs.
Is Schwarting on third? Number one.
Yes.
Okay.
Keller Shorting on third. David Ben takes the walk there.
Ball play. Fly ball, single.
That'll bring up Daniel Rose. Pitch from Lett on the way. That one on the inside half gets away from Brody. Neither runner takes off. Two outs, two runners on. One run has come across this inning for the Eagles. Runner takes off. Ball hit foul, and Bend would have been there very easily.
I think I finally got it. This app is handy, but it's tricky to get used to. You can't really just oh, you added someone to the wrong spot and edit that and move it. No.
You got to change
You
everything.
you got to reset and start over.
Runner takes off again. Throw. Birdie pump fakes. Call that a strike?
No, I don't think he did.
Board says 1-2. Should be 2-1, I think.
Yep, it is.
2-1 count, 2 outs. That one on the inside half. Make it 3-1.
Hayden's kind of missing on the inside today. You don't normally see that out of him.
That ball
Better
fouled
pitch.
off for strike 2.
Now the scoreboard is correct. Last home game for the Mustangs.
Payoff pitch on the way, hit back up the middle. Bateman coming in. Cam's underneath it, and Hayden Lett gets out of the trouble. 1 run does come across, but nothing else doing for the Eagles. Headed to the bottom of the first right here on the KDO McDonald County Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, Mustangs getting set. Their first at-bats of the ball game.
Did you see 49ers sign Brock Purdy to a 5-year, $235 million deal?
Sounds like 5 more years he'll miss the playoffs then.
I don't know. I mean, he did take them to the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Person Sosi, the leadoff batter.
And they only missed last year because they had everybody
The injury
injured.
bug.
But I saw a stat, though, even with them having they actually had the most.
Sosi hits one off in the right field for the base hit.
Had the most players on the injured list, but still were 9th in offense in the NFL.
That's all right. Saints are going to get Drew Brees out of retirement.
I don't know about
We're
that.
back in it. Pick off from the pitcher. Sosi slides back in safely. Bateman, the junior outfielder. Axton Bateman up the bat. Ground ball hit to the shortstop. Perfect roll. And Bateman is called out on the double play. Gets both of them.
Yep.
Second baseman had a tough time getting the ball out of his glove, so he's going to need a strong throw. And got just that. We'll bring up Hayden Lett. Lett hits one down the left field line and foul.
That was pretty solidly hit foul ball.
That one up high.
Somehow that missed Hayden's helmet.
Yeah.
And he barely ducked, but not much. That one did not miss his helmet. Now, if that's like a ball 4 and it got out of play, that he would advance to second.
Yeah.
You should get an advance to second if it hits off your helmet and bounces out of play.
Yeah. I'd say it'd have to hit you pretty hard to bounce this high up over the screen. And then clear the bleachers as well. Chayton Banta the next one up. Let on first base. Ball 1 down low.
Mustangs have done a decent job all year getting men on base. They just really haven't been able to get that hit to bring them in when they needed them.
Banta hits that ball high into center field. Wind pushing it back in. Center fielder crashes in, makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing doing here for the Mustangs in the bottom half of the first inning right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network. We'll be back.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs have a 1-0 or trail 1-0 right now here for against Joplin. Now bowed up, Cooper Williams. Mustangs got 2 runners on in that bottom half of the inning. Just double play took them out. Took one of them out, and the other one was stranded. First pitch here to Williams is taken low for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That one's inside and high. Ball 2. Wind's blowing kind of in and towards left field today. That one's low and outside for ball 3. He's going to square around to bunt, but he's going to pull it back and take ball 4. Dom Leesman. He's going to square around to bunt, pulls it back, takes strike 1. Chayton crashing pretty hard on that bunt attempt. Tell Hayden to step off and wait for him to be in the box, but part of the thing or issue was batter stepped out and was looking at his play sheet, and umpire told him to get in the box, and then told Hayden to step off because he wasn't in the box. Throw over, gets back in time. Good stop by Creighton there. Ball kind of in the dirt. Here's the pitch, taken outside, throw. It's a good throw, but gets there in time. And Williams is going to be safe at second. One ball, one strike here. Squares around a bunt. He gets the bunt down. No play, or only play is at first base, and they'll make the play there. Does Hayden Len? He gets it, and flips it over to Jet Akins covering first base.
Good job by Akins to know where to be and get over there for the out.
Yeah, I've seen that several times where the Mustangs just haven't been able to make that play because no one can get over there. It's almost to the point where you just tell Creighton to stay back and cover first base, and either Hayden or Brody will take care of the bunts. That one's lifted high to Noah McDonald out in right field. He's going to make the catch. Here comes the throw in. It's going to be cut off. No, it's not going to get through, but runner is going to come around to score.
Yeah, that ball was hit plenty deep to score the run. Joplin just doing the little things so far to get these 2 runs across. You think the run in the first inning comes on a sacrifice ground ball, and then a little bunt to get the run over to third base and a deep fly ball to score him. Puts their second one across to the game.
First pitch there was, go back. A ball. This is Royal, correct?
Yes.
Second pitch taken for a strike. Third pitch taken for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Royal. Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike 3. Dropped strike 3, but he's going to give himself up. And he's going to be called out.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Cooper Gear and Manufacturing is a sponsor of KNEO and the McDonald County Sports Network. They are a machine shop that cares for the McDonald County community and the McDonald County school system. That's why they're partners with the school system to offer an apprenticeship program to help young people get a quick start in the machining trade. For more information, call Cooper Gear and Manufacturing at 417-845-7433. Cooper Gear and Manufacturing, taking your ideas and making them reality.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs trail 2-0. Joplin's getting a couple runs on, playing small ball. Get a runner on, get him over, and get him in. First pitch lined out to center field. It's going to fall and get past the diving center fielder and roll to the fences. Tim Pagel's running to third, and he's going to make it. Tim Pagel with the leadoff triple. Great piece of hitting there by for Tim Pagel. He's got the triple. Now, ball and play should score a run here, unless it's to the infield, who looks like they're playing in a little bit. Noah McDonald up. Lifted foul.
Heck of an effort from the center fielder out there. That's always the risk of laying out like that. We saw that in the Neosho game, too.
Yeah, and which allowed Mustangs to come back and tie it. So
I think Tim was thinking 3 all the way around first. I think once he saw that ball got past him, you weren't thinking 2 there. You're booking it.
Yeah, you can tell when he got halfway to second, he's like, I'm going to go for 3, and kind of swung wide to get that angle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted high and foul.
He's about halfway to third, and Allenbaugh was still waving the arm like he was going to send him. But I think the smart decision was to hold him up. I mean, it may have been taking a good throw to get him too, but you never want to run into your first out of the inning.
Yeah, especially with the guy on, he would be on third. That one's, just foul. Just foul. About 7 or 8 feet in front of the base, it was fair, and then it curved around and just went on the left side of the base there for a foul ball. Strike 3 looking.
He was sitting fastball there, and Wilson came with a changeup.
Yep. Now it's got us.
It's not a bad idea. You always want to sit. You want to sit fastball and adjust to the off speed. He just didn't adjust.
Yeah. Corbin Sanderson here due up now. He's got to put the ball in play. First pitch taken wide outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Sanderson grounds that one foul. Mustangs flirting with that foul, third base foul line, but haven't got it just fair yet. 1 ball, 1 strike. Corbin has a good approach to left field. Seen some pretty good hits out of him in the JV games. That pitch taken outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's grounded to third. He's going to look the runner back. Thorough pulls the first baseman off the base, so he's going to be safe.
You'll probably see Sanderson run pretty quick here, eliminate the double play threat.
Yep.
Creighton Kasiski at the plate. Sanderson probably going to go pretty soon.
Yep, you got to stay out of the double play. You've already seen it once. That pitch is taken low for ball 1. Sanderson on first, Pagel on third. Creighton up here. Creighton goes. Ball's lifted high. And Corbin's going to have to scamper back. And that ball was caught. Was it fair or foul?
It was fair.
Who caught it?
The first baseman.
First baseman, Leesman. Now it's going to take a base hit or a mistake by Joplin to score Tim Pagel. kind of been the Mustangs' issue this year, is they can get people on base and they can't get them out or get them in. Yeah.
Lead off triple, you got to get it in.
Yeah.
Any means necessary.
Fouled off here at the plate.
I'd still maybe send Sanderson here, see if you can maybe cause a miscue.
I might even throw a bunt down because we know how fast Brody is. Runner is going to go. Oh,
Ooh.
Foul ball. I thought that hit off the catcher. I didn't think it was a foul off the bat.
Must have been the slightest of ticks.
Yeah. Unless he thought the ricochet off the catcher was the foul. Because I thought it just went straight off the catcher. Stolen base by Corbin. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on.
Joplin leads 2-2.
Yep. Got to be swinging at strikes here. Can't be taking balls down the middle of the plate. That one is taken outside for ball 3. Full count here.
Big time pitch right here.
Joplin thinking that was a strike, but it was over on the other batter's box whenever it went through the zone. That one's grounded. Brody's going to have to hustle, but they get the play out at first. No run does come across to score, and kind of been the Mustangs thing all year. As we were saying earlier, Mustangs leave 2. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the Kenio Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same: community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri.
See a lot of people. See Coach McCullough over there. See Coach Hoover. Who's the assistant basketball coach this year? What's his name? Can't think what his name is.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. JV coach for basketball.
Bohannon,
yeah. First pitch. Oh, this is your inning.
No, you're good. Hayden Lett still on the mound, giving up 2 runs so far this evening. That ball hit up the middle. Bateman coming in. Might have to dive. And makes a great play. Axton Bateman. Go and get it, good fella.
I'm glad we have him still for another year.
Yeah. He's going to be real good up in center field next year.
Yeah. He may still play right field or left field. I don't know. He could play center field, though.
I feel like with the experience he's getting this year, you just kind of turn back to him.
Yeah. Not sure who they have to play out in left field, right field. I think Corbin plays outfield.
2-0 count now from Lett.
Mustangs kind of have a benefit of only having three of your starting, two starting players be seniors. Hayden Lett and Tim Pagel. So just about everybody else will be back at their positions. Then we got a young catcher coming up, J.W. Riley.
Yeah. Waghorn back at the dish for the Eagles.
Waghorn struck out looking last at bat.
That ball hit into the left center gap, gets down.
Bird. No, it's Bend. It is Bend. B-H-E-N-D.
Is it?
Yeah. I think they're probably reading it as an R instead of an H.
Yeah.
Because on here it is Bend, and then I heard their radio guy say, he said Bend. I'm like, that's not what I have. And then I looked. I'm like, oh, that ball got away and hits him in the back.
Coach Allenball going to come out and have a visit with Hayden.
Kind of think that the wind may have kind of blown that one around a little bit.
Looks like he's going to pull Lett. Cam Compton going to come in to pitch. Looks like Coach Allenball just sent Tim to the bullpen to warm up.
Oh, yeah, they did.
So that must mean Bateman's probably going to go back to left. Lett's going to come into center. And if Compton gets in trouble, we'll see a little bit of Pagel. We may still see Pagel, obviously, with it being final game of his senior, well, not final game of his senior season. Final game at home.
Yep. Ooh, Cam throwing a little wide too.
Bases are loaded with one out.
Wind is playing havoc, but I think some of those pitches are also off too, but the wind is not helping any. But that's the one thing Cam can't do is come in and start walking people. He's got to get in the strike zone quickly and make them put the ball in play. Because you got the bases loaded, only one out. So you can still get out of this with a double play to not give up anything, but you got to throw strikes and make them put the ball in play first. Oh, that pitch missed somewhere. 2 balls. Ball 3. Am I taking your inning?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like,
Sorry, I was trying to send a text message. I got another ball game to be at after this as Compton walks the first batter he sees.
4 straight balls. Not anywhere close to the strike zone except that second pitch.
Going to be a courtesy runner for the catcher. Brody talking to Cam right now, trying to figure things out.
Well, the good thing is, or not necessarily a good thing, but the thing in baseball or in high school is the pitcher doesn't have to go 3 pitches or 3 batters as far as I know.
That ball hit deep into center. Let coming in, going to need a good strong throw. Waghorn, the runner, slides in safely. Makes it a 4-0 game.
Two outs now. 2 runners on, or 2 runners on and 2 runners in.
Runner takes off. That ball gets way away from Cam. Ricochets back to Brody, so the runner stays put.
Kind of wish the guy at third would have tried to come home because that ball went right back to Brody. He just turned around and picked it up, and he was standing at the home plate still.
Ball down low for ball 2. That one swung through for strike 1. 2-1 count from Compton. On the batter, Leesman. Compton gets his sign and comes set. Kicks and deals. Sawed-off ground ball to Compton. Gets out of it with only giving up 2 runs, so makes it a 4-0 lead for Joplin here in the top of the 3rd inning. Head to the bottom of the 3rd. Mustangs trying to get something going on offense right here on the Canio McDonald County Sports Network.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner. And for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Back here in Anderson, Person Sosi, the batter now. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Percy takes that one, and it'd only be right. It would only be right for us to see Person get hit in the final game.
I think he's been hit in every game that since moving up to the first leadoff.
Feels like it.
And then he got hit even in the second position, but not as often as he's been hit in the first leading off.
Bateman, little check swing roller. No chance at a double play, so Bateman kind of does a job, moves the runner over, but not how he wanted to do it. Breaking ball taken for strike one.
Base hit here will probably score Person. Got the right guy up there to get a hit.
Swings through that one for strike two.
And as I said that, I'm going to jinx him now.
Oh, 2 count, 1 out. Hits a little ground to the third baseman. Person takes off. Shortstop covers third, but the throw's a little high, so Person will be in there safely.
Oh, hello. Something from the press box went a little haywire. I'm actually surprised that Person didn't go when the third baseman came in to get the ball.
Yeah, but then you're afraid of a pump fake, spin, and tag kind of situation. Is Chayton Banta the next batter due up?
Yeah, but that's also a risky play, though, for the defense, because if they don't get that, then they've got 2 men on.
Yeah.
Gotta tell Chayton to untuck his shirt a little bit more. Half an inch, that would have hit him.
Two 2-1 count, 2 outs. Nice warm day here in Anderson. Sun beating right down on us.
You call that warm, I call it hot.
That one fouled off. I'm also from Louisiana, so you don't know until you've been down there for the summer. It's not really hot up here.
Yeah, it is. I think it's same kind of heat down there. Because you still get the humidity. Now what's funny is whenever when I would spend the time out in California, or not California, but in strike 3, looking there for Chayton Banta, Mustangs go down quietly. In Arizona, they would say a high humidity of 10%, and I just started laughing because of that's not high humidity. Well, we got some time here. I want to thank some of our sponsors: Hinton Electric, Big Nickel, Houston's Pump Service, 4 States Printing, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce, Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, Chris Smith American Family Agent, Christian Healthcare Ministry, First Community Bank, Missouri Southern State University, Patterson Heights Baptist Church, Mustang Gardens, Cornerstone Bank, Matco Heating and Cooling, B&M Yokohama Tire, Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Danita Keaton Shelter Insurance, Numac Electric, KSN KODE TV, Cooper Gear, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, Pro Lube Maintenance Center, Happy A Company, Specialty Risk Insurance, and the McDonald County Telephone and Internet. Cam is still out there on the mound for the Mustangs, and Tim is still out in the bullpen warming up. So I'll hazard to guess we'll see Tim at some point pretty soon, unless Cam just comes in and starts mowing everybody down. And
Yeah.
there's no reason for Tim to come in. Just go back out in the outfield. Due up is Go or Goff? Goff?
Goff, I think.
Goff. First pitch taken for a ball outside. Goff is G-O-U-G-H. You never know if it's Goff or Go, like Van Gogh or what. Here's the pitch. That one's low and outside for ball 2. Ball 2. Talking about Louisiana, my parents are down there right now.
Really?
Yep.
Where at?
I don't exactly know where they're at. They're going to a cousin's graduation, and then going to see my other cousin that also lives in Louisiana. So
awesome.
I think one of them lives kind of aroundish New Orleans, but like an hour or so away still.
Yeah.
I think, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Ground ball to the second baseman. He's got it. Flips it over and pulls Creighton off the base. Runner's going to reach on the error by Aikman, or Aikens, excuse me. So Cam gets the ball, or gets the job done, but the defense can't make the play behind him, and so runner is safe at first. Throwing error pulls the runner, or the first baseman, off the base. That next pitch taken, or not taken, but bunted foul. My mom says 91 in Louisiana. I don't know what it's 91 in Louisiana right now. I was like, I don't know. Is there a town called 91, Louisiana?
Pretty warm.
Runner goes. Pitch taken outside. Ball is thrown down. Not in time, though. And Goff is safe at second base. This is kind of something that has hurt the Mustangs as well, allowing extra bases and runners to get on without getting the play done. Now he steals third. Interesting, he's going to steal third. That was a pretty close throw there, just maybe half a second too late. Now ball hit through the hole between Aikens and Creighton, and it's going to score Goff. So that error does come back to haunt the Mustangs, and it keeps the inning going here.
It looks like Coach Albaugh going to make the trip out, and we're going to get Tim Pagel.
Well, Compton didn't do anything wrong there. It's just defense didn't make the play, unfortunately. So he's going to come off, and he's going to be mad about his outing, but nothing really he can do. He got the ground ball to second base and just couldn't make the play. So we'll step away for a few minutes for Tim to get his warm-up pitches in. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, Tim Pagel on the mound now.
I gotta get back to my scorecard.
Runner takes off, slides in safely.
You gonna take my inning?
Oh, my bad.
I'm kidding. It's not a big deal. Royal safe at second. First pitch taken for strike one. It's kind of what all of the teams have really done. It's kind of as soon as they got somebody on base, they were taken off for second. Mustangs kind of did that, but kind of waited around to second or third or second strike, and by that time, then you can't get the guy over because you can't bunt him to third with 2 strikes. Ground ball through the hole between short and third, and I was gonna hope they would try to go on Bateman, but they didn't. And ground ball through the hole puts runner on first and third here. No outs. 1 run already in for Joplin. Throw over to first, not in time. Undo that. Runner's going to go. Ball gets away. It's going to let everybody move up. Royals coming home on the pass ball. 6-0 now here with no one out. Runner on second. That one's lifted high and deep to outfield. That's going to get down and bounce over the fence. And it's going to be a ground rule double, so runner's going to have to stop at second base. But
I think he thought he hit it over because he started rounding the bag at second. Joplin ahead 7-0 now.
So they're looking to put this game away and get out of here early and quick. Now another pass ball is going to allow Schwarting to get to third. Excuse me. I had to think there for a minute what I was doing. That one's lifted high and deep, and that one's going to get down, and that one's going to bounce off the fence. And another double here. And that pin, let's see. So 8-0 here now, no one out. foul on the half swing. Here's the pitch. It's up high for ball one. I think Joplin's probably looking to get a few more to even just put it, not even give the Mustangs. Well, no, they would still have a chance to hit here.
Yeah, and you'd have the fifth too.
Well, if they get, I think 15.
I think so, yeah.
It's 15 after 3, so it may not even matter if they get to 15. I don't know. But if we don't score after or before the 5th, it will. Oh, can we check that swing? No. If we don't score any here, then after the 5th inning, it'll be done at that point. Here's the pitch, lifted off his fists. Aiken's going to range over and make the catch. Not sure why he really came over to make that ball or catch. I mean, I'm glad he made the catch. Just not sure why he came over there, because that would. I mean, that's the first baseman's ball, right? Pop fly, better out. But I'm not sure on all of the rules for, or not rules, but just who makes what play. That ball is lined into center field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. One out here. 4 runs in already. Joplin looking to add more. Double play will put it into that, though. But we'll got to get through Williams here, the 7th place hitter. Pitch in there for strike 1. Got a house sit for my parents tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to go get my Xbox and take it over there, or what am I going to do. Pitch taken for a ball. It was close. It was a pretty close pitch there.
It was.
Surprised it wasn't called a strike, especially with it being an 8-0 lead. But runner does make it to second. And I'm surprised. I don't know why. Why are we stealing with an 8-run lead?
Yeah.
I get that they can still score 8 runs to tie it, but if they've watched or followed, looked at any of Mustangs games, they've only done that one game in Carthage where they've gotten that many in an inning. So that's really they haven't even gotten 8 in the whole game, very many, if any, except that game. That one's lifted high, and it's foul. I don't know if it's going to be playable or not, and it's not. Foul ball. It's got 2 balls, 2 strike count here. It's kind of like when you're up, 35 in basketball with 3 minutes left, and you're still shooting threes.
Shooting threes, yeah.
Or that one's going to hit Williams. That's not what Tim wanted to do, because he had a 2-strike count. Or if you're up, 20 in football and you're still throwing the ball.
Yeah.
But
one year in high school, we played this team from Kansas. We were up 22-0, top of the 3rd inning, and they were holding us. We were hitting balls to the wall, holding us at first base and stuff. It was just, it's one of those things where eventually you just start to feel bad, too.
Yeah.
It's just.
Well, most people would. That pitch is high. I think he kind of tried to lean into that one a little bit. That one's pitch inside for ball 2. I sent a little video to a friend of mine today. It was one of the little droids from the episode 1 of Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace, and but it was I'm never gonna give you up song. So it was Rick rolled, but he got Rick rolled by a droid from Star Wars. 3-0 count here for Leesman. That pitch is in there for strike, swinging. Not 3 balls, 1 strike. You just sent a laughing emoji. That's what made me think about it. And that one's lifted foul for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Tim's worked it back to a full count, so good job there. Just got to finish it and put it away here. Here's the pitch. Grounded. Oh, just underneath the glove of the third baseman.
They're going to push it.
They are. I don't know why. Kind of got what they should have gotten, you know. Why are you going to send the runner on a short or slow, or, a weak ground ball when you're up 9.
Joplin's put up 5 here in the top of the 4th, lead 9-0.
Yep. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to switch people where their positions are, but
that ball fouled straight back.
So Bateman is now in left field. Pangle is now on that one's grounded. Great stop by Akins, and he's going to make the play out at first. So Joplin does score 5 to make it a 9-0 lead. Great throw by Axon Bateman to cut the guy out at home plate on a ill-advised send, really. But you're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNO Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Back here in Anderson, Tim Pagel leading off this inning. Last time he did that was a leadoff triple. Good pitch there from Wilson for strike 1. That one fouled off from Pagel.
Got a severe weather alert. Let's see what that is. Oh, well, until Wednesday. So, they're just going to cover the whole week.
0-2 count on the way. Up high for ball one.
Don't you just love those weather alerts? Hey, you have a weather alert from 12 a.m. Friday night to 6 p.m. Thursday afternoon. It's like, so the whole week.
Ground ball hit to Pagel. And throw is good for out number one.
Swing and a miss.
0-1 count to McDonald. That one fouled straight back for strike two. McDonald rips one into the bullpen. Banta had to get out the way down there.
I see somebody down there warming up, but I don't know who that is.
I believe it's Chayton. Yeah, it is, number 11.
Okay. Didn't know if that was warming up for JV or if they're even having a JV game. I don't know.
I believe they are.
I know our freshmen played Joplin already.
And strike three taken from McDonald. Corbin Sanderson, the next batter. Two-0 count now to Sanderson. Sanderson ground ball, third baseman makes the snag, and the throw over is a good one for out number three. So headed to the top of the fifth inning right here on the KDO McDonald County Sports Network.
Hinson Electric, a family-owned and operated business, is proud to support the McDonald County Mustangs. Hinson Electric has the experience needed to get the job done right the first time. They offer 24-hour emergency service and can take care of all your electrical jobs, including commercial, industrial, and residential electric wiring and maintenance. Call Hinson Electric today at 417-223-4507 for your free estimate. Go Mustangs!
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, Joplin looking to scratch across one more, if not more, runs, because if they do that and then hold us.
Well, I think it's 8 after 10, isn't it? Or is it 10 after 5?
I think it's 10 after 5.
Or not 8 after 10, 8 after 5. I thought it was 8 after 5.
Royal, the first batter. That ball fouled off.
That pitch getting in on his hands.
Royal hits a ground ball. He's got good speed. Sosie's going to need a good, strong throw as they call Royal out.
Good play there by Person.
I'll bring up the next batter for the Eagles. That ball hit into center field, sky high. Let coming in and makes the sliding catch for out number 2.
So two quick outs here for Joplin.
Strike one fired in there from Pagel. That ball hit up. Kaziski going to make the play for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Eagles here in the top of the 5th inning. Headed to the bottom of the 5th right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same: community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Cooper Gear and Manufacturing is a sponsor of KNEO and the McDonald County Sports Network. They are a machine shop that cares for the McDonald County community and the McDonald County school system. That's why they're partners with the school system to offer an apprenticeship program to help young people get a quick start in the machining trade. For more information, call Cooper Gear and Manufacturing at 417-845-7433. Cooper Gear and Manufacturing, taking your ideas and making them reality.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, Creighton Kosiski, the leadoff batter. The ball hit foul.
Yep.
From Kosiski.
And the slowest person on the team is going out to get the ball. That's out in the outfield. And I can say it's slow because it's my nephew. But she's dressed out and in gear, so he plays freshman. So I wonder if he's going to play in the JV game.
Drop third strike, throw him out.
Well, my mom made chili verde, which I wanted some, but she just said it was gone. I'm like, how is it gone already?
2-1 count to Wrestler.
She just made it, I think, Wednesday.
Is it that good?
Well, chili verde is, yes. But I don't know. She may have not made very much, or I don't know.
3-1 count now to Wrestler.
Oh, yeah, she didn't make very much, and my dad ate it all. That's what we have for Christmas dinner every year. Chili verde with Spanish rice and fried potatoes and sometimes tamales.
Nice. 3-2 count to Wrestler now.
Oh, she said she made it Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday.
And strike 3 taken.
Got to swing the bat there, Brody.
That'll bring up Person Sosi. Sosi hits a fly ball into center field. Royal going back. Makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing doing in the bottom of the 5th either for the Mustangs. Head of the top of the 6th right here on the KNO McDonald County Sports Network.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
It's still yours.
Top 6?
Oh, is it top? Oh, I thought it was. Oh, that's right. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Top of the 6th here for the Mustangs. And Joplin Eagles. First pitch here taken for a ball. That one's lifted. High, deep, and gone. Home run for Joplin's Waghorn. And that makes it 10-0 for the Eagles. Ground back off of the pitcher. Person got it, but just too high of a ground ball.
Never see that happen.
Ball off of Tim's foot.
I think it hit off the rubber, actually.
Oh, I thought it hit off his foot.
I thought it hit off the rubber and went straight up in the air.
That pitch was taken for a ball. That one's high for a ball, too. Joplin scored in every inning but the 5th inning. 1, 1, 2, 5, 0, and 1 so far here in this inning. Looking to add on. Swung on strike 1. Mustangs will be going to Raytown for districts. I think Ben said Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday, 4 o'clock. Webb City is the opponent.
Strike 2 there. So I believe Webb City's going to cover that game. So we won't be going up to Raytown. Not going to send both of us there for the same game. So, yeah, they're going to go all the way up to Raytown and cover the game. Maybe we'll win and have to come back, and we'll have to go up there the next day or something. Swinging strike 3 there for Rose. And that's 1 down here in the 6th inning. Pitch taken for a ball. That pitch taken high for ball 2. My phone recently updated the other, I think a week or 2 ago, and it's driving me crazy now because used to I can just swipe down if there was something from the top, like a notification, it would pull the notification down. That one's lifted foul, out of play for strike 1, and it would show me that. I would have to actually go over to the right-hand side corner to get like my flashlight and stuff. Well, now anything on the right-hand side of the camera pulls that down. Anything on the left-hand side of it pulls the notifications down. Ball lifted high and out to center field. Right there is Hayden Lett for out number 2. And so the bad thing is I use my right hand, so my thumb always pulls down right where the pulls down all the flashlight and stuff. I don't want that. I want the notifications. Here's the pitch taken high for ball 1. Off speed pitch there. Back pick.
Good idea.
Gets back in time, though. Yeah. He kind of slid, but when he slid, he landed on his knees instead of landing flat.
Yeah.
It's a kind of awkward slide. That one's lifted foul, out of play for strike 1. Ball Just heard the Joplin guy called him Pagel.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been here for 4 years, played basketball for 4 years. You think they would have heard his name a time or two? That one's outside for ball 4. Didn't miss by much there. Ball gets behind and gets through. That one's there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Goff. You know, we said it a few times before, but that's another thing that Mustangs do not have is a lefty on the varsity squad.
Yeah.
Ground ball to second, kicks off his foot, rolls into right field. 2 runs are going to come around to score. And it is now 12-0. Got a pinch hitter here. I'm not sure who this is. Aiden something or another.
Looks like Aiden. Man, how do you say that last name?
Let's see it.
S-I-E-B.
Seibenthal.
Seibenthal.
First pitch, a strike. Oh, Seibenthal, excuse me.
Seibenthal.
Well, although he did call Tim Pagel, so it could be Seibenthal still. Who knows? But pitch taken, or number 2 is taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off of home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Seibenthal. And here's the pitch. High for ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Joplin fans are here to take pictures, but they're taking a backside picture. Come over on the right-hand side, and you get a picture of him actually like in the strike zone there. But strike 3 looking, and Seibenthal goes down. Mustangs trail, though, 12-0 now. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
A shield against the elements, comfort in the midst of chaos, shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, bottom of the 6th inning, Bateman, Lett, and Banta due up for the Mustangs. New pitcher for the Eagles.
Are you going to take my inning again?
Bottom of the 6th, that's mine.
I just did the top.
Oh, duh. Jeez Louise, we're all kind of... It's this heat, man. I've been out in this heat all day.
Yeah.
In the pool.
So where's Leesman at? What's his number? I don't even know what his number is. Leesman is...
He's a first baseman.
Was he pitching?
No.
Who was pitching? Oh, wait.
Wilson. Landry Wilson.
So where's Wilson? I don't even know what number Wilson is. 13. Well, I got to see where 13 is. That one's behind him. Behind Bateman. He's on third base. So, Wilson, position, third base. And that hits Axon Bateman. So, strike ball, hit by pitch. That hit by pitch is going to bring up Hayden Lett. That one's fisted off of. They're going to call that a catch. But I don't know what they're calling, because it sure did look like it bounced. And it's not the second place umpire's position to call that catch. That's actually the home plate umpire. So you're going to have a discussion. So it'll be a double play on the catch or man on first and second. And they're going to call it safe. Now the Joplin coach wants to talk, and he's very animated, and he's up 12 to 0, and he's that angry. So it's okay, coach. Like, I get you want to stick up for your players, and okay, but just come out and talk to him and like, oh, hey, what's going on? Okay, that's what you're going to, okay. You don't have to be angry about it, especially when you're up 12. Now, if it was a 12-11 game and, you know, it's been real close, get a little bit, you know, animated, but. And so, let's see, who is that? Hayden Lett's going to be safe at first on a on the base hit. I do kind of feel bad for Joplin in the fact that he called it out, so they threw it over there just to get the second out, but called strike there. You always got to finish the play out, though.
Yeah.
Second pitch taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men on, no one out for, and this is Chayton Banta. Here's the pitch. That one's outside for ball 2. Mustangs have something cooking right now. Want to keep extending that. Ball 3. Oh, nope, that is going to hit him. It hurt a tick, but I didn't know if he got back in time or not. And coach is going to come out and talk to their pitcher. Guess he really wants that shutout.
Yeah.
Bases are loaded, no one out here. Tim Pagel up. Tim does have a triple today, and I believe a strikeout, I'm not 100% sure what his, it doesn't tell me their stats today, or what they've done. Usually it would tell you like if they went 1 for 2, 2 for 1, whatever, but nope. But while we have a moment, Patterson Heights Baptist Church, located at the intersection of Highway 43 and 76 west of Anderson, has Sunday school Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. with worship starting at 11. They also have Sunday night Bible study and prayer on Sundays starting at 6:15. Services also have services for adults and youth on Wednesday nights starting at 6:30. Proud supporter of the Mustangs. Bases loaded, nowhere to put Tim Pagel. First pitch taken for ball 1. Mustangs' best inning attempt, or a chance to score some runs here. Ball 2, taken low. At this point, Tim, take 2 strikes because he's got to prove that he can throw this strike, so you don't want to help him out any. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. That one's in for strike 1. Nothing Tim could do with that pitch. If he hits it, it's a ground ball to the second baseman. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded off the plate. It's rolling. It's going to kick foul. Two balls, 2 strikes here for Mustangs. Now you got to play bat defensively and foul it away for still 2 balls, 2 strikes here. No one out. Bases loaded. Here's the throw. Outside for ball 3. Full count. Tim thought it was ball 4. The thing though is now you got to either make sure you either get a hit or put it, or actually get on base because you don't want to look bad there.
Yeah.
That pitch is hit hard but foul. Off to the right-hand side on the road, there was a car coming up. It looked like it must have missed the car because the car kept on going. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the plate. Good at bat here by Tim Pagel, fouling off several pitches here. Full count. Nowhere to put him. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Oh, the second baseman moved to his right and let the ball get through, and that's going to bring a run in, and the Mustangs have broken through with a run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Kind of just broke the wrong direction.
Yeah, I don't know why he was breaking that way.
Well, I think he's probably anticipating a ground ball, but just anticipated it the wrong direction. Now batting is I believe this is Devin Epling. So we got a pinch hitter here. Pitch taken for a ball. That one's fouled off. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 run in. Bases loaded, no one out. Pitch taken for ball 2. Bless you, Zach. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Epling. That one's inside for ball 3. Here's a chance for Epling to take a strike here. Make the pitcher have to throw a strike and get inside the strike zone. A lot of hitting coaches will say this is a good time to swing because it might be the best pitch you're going to get, but you don't want to hit yourself into an out or a double play with the bases loaded and no one out. Fouls that one off though, so full count. Now he's got a battle here, foul off the close pitches and wait until you get the pitch you want. Oh, fouled off. Just got a piece of it and off the catcher's glove. Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike 3. First out of the inning for the Mustangs. Good battle there by Epling, just got it past him. Now Sanderson here. Pitch taken for a ball. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, 1 run in, bases still loaded. Base hit up the middle. It's going to get down. 1 run's going to come around to score. They're going to hold Chayton at third base. Great piece of hitting just to hit it right back up where it came from. 2 runs have come around to score. Let safe at home. Creighton due up here now. Still bases loaded and only 1 out. That one's in for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That one hits him. That's going to hit in a run. And bases still loaded. Bringing up Brody Ressler. Coach is coming out to talk to his pitcher. We'll see if he's going to change pitchers. He is. He's going to bring in, it looks like a lefty. Not sure who that is that came in. Is that 35? Who's 35? I think that's 35 at least. Yep, 35. Yep. Oh, you don't have it? Okay, my bad.
35 is Isaac Yust.
McDonald County High School reminds all fans that we all play a role in the education of our students. Help Rekindle the spirit of citizenship and set a positive example in everything you do, both here at the game and in the community. Always the best music here at McDonald County High School. This is game time.
Brody going to be the first one to greet the lefty.
Bases are still loaded. Only one out. Lefty on. Brody Wrestler up. 3 runs in already. Swung on strike 1. That one bounces in front of home plate for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Play made by the coach over there. What is that? What is his name?
I have no idea.
I don't know what his name is. I think I heard Miller. Ground ball. That's going to get through on the air by the shortstop, and Brody's going to be safe.
The Joplin defense is kind of falling apart here.
Yeah. Kind of let Mustangs get back in. They've got a lot of work to do still, but...
Yeah, still a lot of room left to cover.
But 4 runs already in here in the inning, and only 1 out. Up, that coach couldn't make the play. It was a little hard hit ground ball, foul ball to the first base side. A lot slower than, or a lot faster than the one that Miller over here caught from the dugout. Pitch is taken high for ball 1. Mustangs have done a good job here just keeping the line moving.
Yeah.
Bateman led off the inning with a hit by pitch, and he's due up next. So she lines it up the middle, and it's going to get down. 1 run comes in, and bases remain loaded. You know, some of these, hits have been really good hits. Corbin had a good hit up the middle. Persum had a good hit up the middle. And then, of course, now Joplin's defense kind of helped with the second baseman breaking to second base instead of to the ball. And then the error on the shortstop in that last Brody's at-bat. That one's a swing and miss for strike 1 on Axton Bateman. Mustangs have batted around. Looking to add more, though. Swung on strike 2. Axton really looking to get some RBIs out there. Kind of went out of the strike zone, I think, for that one. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, strike 3, swinging. 2 outs here. Axton just didn't wait long enough for that pitch. So Hayden's going to have to get his hitting pad or his elbow guard from the first base coach, or no, his shin guard, because they haven't had a chance to get over there. We're going to have a courtesy runner, Khalil Black, going in for Brody Wrestler. That's the senior we couldn't think of last night,
yeah.
Zach. I remembered it when I was out looking for some of the kids I know from church. I saw him. I'm like, yes, Khalil is a senior. That is right. So this is Hayden Lett. Strike 1 there by Hayden. I think he helps out the pitcher there. That pitch didn't make it to the plate before it hit the ground. Hayden has some good power. He's got 2 home runs on the season. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I expect that same curveball is going to come, so got to sit back and wait on it now. Thing is, he did get a good look at it from the on-deck circle, so just got to wait for it. That pitch is high for ball 1. Did throw the breaking ball, just not good enough.
Strike.
Yeah, high. I bet he'll probably stick with it. Down he'll throw. Oh, he did throw something else. That one's lifted high and deep. Going back is the center fielder, and he gets there, and he'll make the catch. Mustangs do bat around and score 5, though. They leave the bases loaded, however. But we're going to the 7th inning. Mustangs trail 12-5. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
Back here in Anderson, top of the 7th inning, Eagles lead 12-5. Chayton Banta, the pitcher now for the Mustangs.
Good inning there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, really good inning.
Had an opportunity for more, but, you'll take 5. Still got work to do. Got to get 3 outs here, and then got to get 8 to go home a winner. 7 to push it to 8 innings. They can do it, but it'll take quite a bit to get there. First pitch here. Oh, this is your inning, not my.
You're good.
My bad.
First pitch taken for ball 1. The ball hit straight at Akins. Nice little sliding snag for out number 1.
I thought that was going to get underneath his glove.
Akins made some good plays over there at second so far today.
Yeah, he's made some good plays, yeah.
Strike 1 taken there by the batter.
Used here.
That one fouled back.
I hazard to guess that Chayton might be one of our leading pitchers next year. Check swing, no appeal.
Yeah, he got big innings for us even last year when we had a little more arms.
Yeah.
but he's definitely gotten a lot
and
this year.
Person hasn't pitched any. I don't know if that's just on, like, to keep him, like, don't need to pitch or what. Or if he's pitching any of the JV and just playing varsity shortstop or second, depending on who's doing what.
Count goes full, 3-2 count.
I did find out who our backup catcher is.
Who's that?
If anything ever, well, I mean, they may bring in JW or someone else. But I think our emergency catcher at least is Creighton.
Really?
Yeah, did a pretty good job. Courtesy runner for Eust.
Oh, have you seen Creighton catch?
Yeah. I don't know who's courtesy runner, so we'll just leave him over there. He was catching a JV game.
Huh.
I think it was a game that JW may have came in to pitch some, I think. Well, having a good first batter and then kind of falling behind here, Chayton. But yeah, I don't know who else is going to pitch. Cam will probably pitch some.
Gunner takes off, throw down from Brody, not a good one.
Thing with
high.
Cam pitching though, he's got to work on the hit by pitch.
Yep.
Brody just not the fastest out of the squat there to throw down.
3-0 count to the batter.
He has made some good pickoffs down there, but these fast runners, you got to be a little bit faster than Brody sometimes.
3-0 count on the way from Banta. Pop straight up in the air.
Foul ball. Good catch by the umpire there with his mask. I've seen several people try to catch a home run or a foul ball
with their hat.
With their hat in a major league game, and they drop their hat. And then, of course, you don't get the ball or your hat back.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. It's going to be out of play.
I'm always impressed with the dads that are holding their kids.
Yeah.
Just stick a hand out there and snag one.
I can't say too much, though, about the people using their hat. I did try to catch Barry Bond's batting practice home run. Didn't get it, but it didn't hit the glove or the hat, so I didn't drop my hat.
3-2 count. Banta's come all the way back, trying to complete it here. That ball sawed off. Oh, and Sosi tried to make the snag and step on the bag at the same time. Neither one worked out. His body just not long enough.
Yeah, I think, though, at that point, Coach would have probably been okay with him just getting the one out.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt, but just get the one out. But also had to navigate around the runner, and I didn't quite see where he was because you got a couple people in the way there. But you had to look. I would have to look. You may have a case for potential interference. 2-0 here.
That ball fouled off, make it a 2-1 count.
Oh, let's see. We got Mustangs wrapped up their graduation last night.
Yep.
Neosho and East Newton wraps up theirs on Sunday. Seneca, when is theirs?
Or no, Neosho's wrapped up theirs last night. Seneca and East Newton are on Sunday.
Neosho was last night. Seneca, yeah. Not sure when or if Joplin has done their graduation yet. We don't cover them, so we don't really quite hear all that much about them.
Another full count for for Banta, excuse me.
Got to get in the strike zone here. Tag the base, tag the base. Good job.
Two outs now for the Mustangs.
Good job there by Epling to corral it and go straight to the base, and to not throw it to, try to make the rushed throw to first. Get the out where you can.
Daniel Rose, the batter for the Eagles now.
Heard the radio guy for Joplin say almost hit him, but it was actually closer to a strike than actually hitting him.
Ooh, can we not check that?
No check? Okay. I thought you at least would ask there.
Man. I feel like those are there.
Yeah, strike zone kind of shrunk there on Rose. That last one specifically was a pretty good pitch.
Rose draws a walk, 4-pitch walk. We'll bring up Cooper Williams.
You know, you would think that people would walk kind of around the bleachers and not walk right through us. Because we kind of take up quite a bit of room here with the table and our chairs. And then the bleachers directly behind us.
Strike one taken. That ball hit into left field. They're not going to run on Bateman again. They learned last time. Joplin puts across a run here in the final inning.
Kind of just reach the bat out there and let the pitch do all the work.
Oh, 1 count now. Ball hit into center field. Let ranges over, makes the out for out number 3. Joplin does put one across to make it 13-5. Headed to the bottom of the 7th right here on the KDO McDonald County Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And we're back here in McDonald County Mustangs, 12-13-5. Want to give a shout out to the Crowder Rough Riders softball team. They are in the
Yuma, Arizona.
Yeah, for the College World Series. They're in the actual final round of the College World Series for softball. So congratulations to them, which means congratulations is due to Carly
Cooper,
who is on that team. I'm not sure if she played. I haven't really kept up with Crowder. Don't know if she plays or pitches or anything, but she's on the team, so it counts. Chayton singled in his last at bat, which was in the fifth inning, or the sixth inning,
2-0 count now to Chayton. Or is it 2-1? Did he just foul one off?
I thought he did. But it's not showing me the count on my...
Fouls that one off.
It's not. Why is it not showing me my count here? I don't know. On my... Oh. That's why I wasn't in the right spot. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay.
That ball smoked down the line, just foul.
Mustang's flirting with that left or third
It's
base
been
line.
there all night. Banta sat down on strikes. That'll bring up Tim Pagel.
Mustangs down to 2 outs. So need a big 1 out rally.
We'll even take a 2-out rally, but Tim obviously most likely his last at bat at home as a McDonald County Mustang. So already a triple today. He might be trying to add something on. That ball bounces before the plate.
Do you ever bounce a pitch like that?
Oh, hundreds. You get a curveball that you hang on to for too long. You just let a fastball go too low in your release point.
I've done that a few times. So I pitched for my softball team and I've held on to one a little bit too long and it rolled up there.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's been a few that I've held on even longer and it kind of just went whoop and it went like 10 feet in front of me and just fell.
Oh, yeah, it happens. You even see the major leaguers do it.
You know who was good at doing that?
Probably somebody from the Giants.
Yes, it is. That pitch was called strike. It was a little high. Like it was at his head level. Tim Lincecum used to bounce like a pitch like that all the time.
Yeah, a lot of guys when you start getting to that part of the game, though, a lot of those guys are doing it on purpose, trying to get you out ahead. Epling fouls that one off. One, two count to Devin Epling. Ground ball hit. That one foul. Oh my goodness. Mustangs just can't get it to stay fair down that left field line. That one was probably one of the closest ones of the day.
Yeah. That one maybe an inch or two from going over the base.
Here.
It hit on the line, maybe a foot in front of the base. But by the time it got to the base, it apparently went foul. Oh, good.
That ball hit into left field.
Yeah, he smoked that, but unfortunately it was right at somebody.
It's Corbin Sanderson, the Mustangs' last hope here. Ball nowhere near the strike zone.
You know what? There are things I like about this Game Changer app, but some things I also don't like. It doesn't tell you, like, did the batter go 1 for 2, 2 for 3, what they do.
Yeah.
But it does keep track of the pitches for the pitcher. So use right now at 32 pitches, which is quite a bit for 2 innings.
So 1-2 count now. Sanderson behind. Mustangs down to their last strike. 1-2 on the way from Eust. And Sanderson takes it for strike 3, looking to end the ball game as the Joplin Eagles come to Anderson, Missouri, and walk out victorious by a final score of 13-5. Going to step away for a quick second, be back with some final words right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
The McDonald County Sports Network is sponsored in part by the McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. The McDonald County Chamber strives to promote local businesses and unite the county, offering networking events for members as well as non-members, working together to make McDonald County, Missouri a better place to visit, work, and live. For more information, visit their website at www.mcdonaldcountychamber.org.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, one final time. And for final time, I do mean final time for the 2025.
We'll win against Webb City and have to go up and cover it.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll look forward to that one. But for the regular season-wise and for broadcast at McDonald County this year, this was our final one. It was a fun year. A lot of good things going on in the county.
Looking forward to next year.
Looking forward to next year. I know the crew's looking to get back together, hopefully. I think we all have plans and aspirations of continuing to do this next year. I think Kim will join us again.
Yep, as long as they don't kick me out.
For football. I think you're good to stay. I think everybody kind of starting to know everybody on the broadcast crew here in McDonald County, so it's always a good thing. But as far as today's game, Mustangs fall 13-5. Did have a good inning where they put up 5 runs. Was just a little not enough, too late.
Yep.
Kind of got going too late, and then obviously only put up 5 runs. You had a chance to put up even more. But, just kind of been the memo of the Mustang season so far this year is you've got the runners there. Go and get them in, and you just can't do it.
Yep.
So
good to see Tim out there pitching one last time.
Yeah, Tim and Hayden, Khalil Black got a chance to run.
Noah did well out there
Noah
tonight.
had some good ABs. So, yeah, a lot of good things going on. The seniors, obviously, they don't have to go back to school Monday, so they've got a good weekend ahead of them. I'm sure a little bit of them will be out celebrating. I know a few that have got some celebratory plans. So, congrats to those boys one final time on their completing high school in their senior year. But they've got one more ball game left in them, and it'll be there in Raytown South against Webb City. So we'll be keeping track of that one. Like we said, Webb City will have the coverage on that one. As me and Eric both, not that we don't want to make the trip, we kind of just can't with the ways we have work and stuff like that going on.
Yeah.
So the Webb City crew will have that one for you. I'm sure there'll be something on our Facebook page with some more updates about it here in the next week or so. So, if you've got nothing, I'll get us out of here.
I'm good.
Well, for Eric Gann, I'm Zach Bertrand. One final time, logging off of the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network. Thank you for a great year. Thanks for tuning in, supporting us always. And thank you to all of our sponsors. Can't do it without them. So, thankful to those companies and churches and whoever else that may be out there sponsoring KNEO Radio. Thank you. And thank you to the people listening especially. So for Eric Gann, Zach Bertrand, wishing you a good night one final time right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.